Hey guys, how are you? This is Mr. Argueta coming to you on our week number 7. So we are actually getting pretty close to the end here. As you all know, next week will be only final week for our class. And I wanted to give you sort of an update in regards to all that's going on and what's happening. I know it's been a crazy semester. So for all of you guys, I want to congratulate you for your hard work and your effort. Here goes to all the excellent work that you guys have been doing. By the way, this is a cappuccino. No, as you could tell, the coffee stain there. No other adult type drinks. Just in case someone was going like, "What is that tiny little cup he's drinking?" Actually, it's an espresso. Either way, yeah. So I am eating some. These are Chicago Public School butter cookies, and I know that sounds crazy, but there's a huge following on these cookies. And not to get off track here, but I grew up, of course, in Chicago, for some of you who don't know, and I went to public school there, and they served these butter cookies that were just phenomenal. And last night, as I'm sitting here in quarantine, I thought, man, I want something good, sweet. And I decided to look up the recipe. And of course, there's hundreds of these Chicago public school recipes out there. So I tried one. It came out close, but I'm going to try a different one today and see if I get closer to it. But either way, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to close out this semester. You guys have done an excellent job. Your discussions have been on point. I'm very appreciative that you took my advice in the beginning of the semester in regards to putting your effort into discussions. That's how I know what's going on within the class and how I connect with you all. Every professor is different. This is my method of doing things. This is my way of understanding what's going on in the class as if we were face to face. That being said, a student brought up the issue of the midterm, saying that the timer on the midterm was a little bit of a stressor. So one, I eliminated that timer. I got rid of that, and you guys obviously in your response were very happy. Excuse me, and appreciative, and I'm happy to do that. I think that that's a great method for you guys to take advantage of, get the best grade you can in regards to your final, which is next week. So next week's final is just the final. There's no chapter work, there's no chapter assignments, it's just the final. So you should be able to really take your time and knock that out. That being said, I have an announcement to make for you guys, and I think that this will help those students and reward those students that really put some effort during these difficult times. If after this week, so when you complete your assigned work for this week, so all these chapters that are due, if you completed that work, take a look at your grade. If you have scored a 95 or above, not a 94.9, not a 94.97, a 95 or above after completing this week's this week's classwork, assigned work, and you have a 95 or above, you are now exempt from the final. I will just eliminate the final from you. It won't impact your grade. That's what you will get. The reason why that is effective is because the midterm and the final, as you know, are 10% of your grade, which is an average of about 5% each. If you've gotten a 95 or above and you don't take the final, you end up at a 90, which is an A. So in our system, a 100% at the end of the semester or a 90 is still an A. You get an A either way. So if you got a 95 or above after completing all of your coursework for this week, you are exempt from the final. Congratulations. You deserve a break. You don't have to worry about the final. Go enjoy the rest of the week. So if you're right there hovering, work it out. Get on there, finish off the work, and see if you get a 95 or above. Other than that, I want to thank you. Your last week discussion, I've been reading through them. I can call out a few people's names, but Raquel Torres, well done. Let's see who else I had written down here. I read some of your posts. Um, there was a couple people. Jedediah, oh man, awesome work, brother. I appreciate it. Anna, graduating in 2015 and then going back to school. I mean, great story. I appreciate you taking time to sharing that with us. You just guys, you really, really outdid yourself. I'm very proud of you. This class has been excellent during these crazy times. Uh, Kaylin had a great story. I appreciate it. I can't remember now if it was who was it? One of our students that brought up their grandmother a couple times as an example, and I appreciate you sharing that with us. I know that you guys have really put effort into these discussions, and I'm very thankful for that. Either way, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I want to let you know that if you have a 95 or above, you're exempt from the final. This discussion this week will be a reply to this video. My goal for you and in the discussion is to tell me what else I can add in regards to this class that would connect us more. What would be a good advice from a student's perspective as to how I can connect with the students more on an online class? I think the videos work, but what else can I add on to it? So please give me your thoughts and your advice, and I think that's about it. Next week I'll put just a goodbye video, just telling you guys, finalizing everything. There's no need to reply to the next week's video. This week, reply to this video to get credit for it. Guys, have a good one. I appreciate you. Again, the discussion this week is to tell me what you would do. Please make sure you go out there and do your survey. That is an important part of what we do. We get a good grasp of what's going on. So please do me that favor. I appreciate all the comments, but it'll take you 2 minutes to do the survey. Please get that survey out there and get it done. It should be from a lady by the name of Pittman, and it's in your email, or it should be from eval. So make sure you complete that survey. It's helpful, and that's about it, guys. Have a good week. Hopefully you're staying safe. And from what the looks of it is, it looks like we're going to be reopening Georgia here in a few weeks. So we're starting to look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully everything works out well. And please stay safe. Take care.